some point soon I might have to give up. Trying to get this drop. I'm 0 for 15. But you never know when you're gonna get the blitz or not. I thought for sure I didn't get it that time, and then there it is. If I can make it to the cave without any enemy stealing any MP from me. Well, it's not gonna happen. Oh wow, it might actually happen this time. Okay. I'd say this time we're doing pretty good. And they cleaned up the graphical glitch there. Alright, so again, the treasure chest in here, well, in the door there. You fight 3 Tonberries. The sprites are slightly changed in this hack. They're slightly recolored, and they're called M Tonberries. Although I don't know if I should say they're Master Tonberries, because that's another enemy that we might fight. Probably not today, actually. In the sunken cave to the ancient castle. That one was called the Master Tonberry, unless they're changing the name of it in this hack. But those, you fight 3 of them at a time. And, they may, or may not, drop, a Minerva Bustier. And you need them to drop at least 1. Because there's only 1 opportunity to get 1 more later on, and you would like to have 2 by the end of the game. So coming back through the Narsh mines, Mog was surprisingly useful because if you remember to use Desert Lullaby, like all the enemies are weak to fire. All of them. Yeah, just don't do it to Mog, please. Are they just countering with that every time? Yeah, it seems like it. Alright, Mog, finish them. These enemies don't seem as weak to fire compared to some others. Mog, you stupid, stupid noodle. Like, a haste ring could be useful on Mog, but I went ahead and I kind of messed around with a lot of characters' relics and equipment. I'll explain later on. Alright, you know what? It's time to end this. Let's go. Actually, wait, no. You know what? I want to spend MP I don't have to spend. Oh! He got unimped. Well, in that case. Mog, are you going to actually attack the enemy? Sunbath is actually really good. Like, he doesn't have any stupid dance moves for the Desert Lullaby, I've noticed. It's probably my new favorite one. I doubt it was changed for this hack. But anyway, one thing I went ahead and did... Alright, that's it. Let's end this. I can't take it anymore. Mog's not dancing. Oh, Realm's dead, of course. That's really how long it took? So long that she died from her cursed shield? Most overrated Final Fantasy, then? Because people like to pretend it has, like, a good story. At least nobody will tell you it has a good ending. People like the way the characters look, but do they really care about them? I certainly don't. Alright, we already got that. And here we go. I was told, actually, it was a blessing that I forgot Mog the first time. Because you actually also wanted to have Realm and Sabin in your party for this, I was told. I feel like I had this brought up to me at one point before. I don't remember exactly why, but now we're gonna find out. I'm your boss now, Kupo. You're gonna help us, Kupo. A Yeti with great strength and a love of bone carvings. What he lacks in brain, he makes up for with brawn. And even his... Hey, how's it going? And even his profile picture is slightly changed too. Me, Umaro. Ooh, yes, boss. Me help you. Good, Umaro. No slouching, Kupo. Just what we needed. Another smelly musclehead oaf. Better a smelly oaf than a mouthy brat. Okay, so a couple extra lines of dialogue there. Me go wait in flying ship. Well, the good news is now we get to just warp out of here. So anyway, from now on, whenever I defeat a dragon and get an ultimate weapon, I need to really check the details in the description of what each of them does, because I notice a lot of stuff I didn't notice before. First of all, why bring Locke to that Tonberry's fight with the chest? Well, apparently his weapon, this one, increases the chance of rare drops and rare steals, which is different from increasing the steal rate. So it actually does pair well with Sneak Ring. Not so much with Thief Glove, because it'll also randomly mug. So there's that. Also, Mog, the Coup Partisan, it's one of those MP draining critical weapons. So even though you're going to be dancing with him a lot, you probably want to put a black belt on him. So that'll make him pretty useful. And Edgar, well, we'll put him in the party as a matter of fact. I don't want to strip anything from anyone before I do that. Probably not necessarily. Tell Boss Umaro, tired of waiting. Want to fight something. Well, you can't bring Umaro to the Zone Eater or whatever. Because he'll just attack the Zone Eater and then you won't get eaten. So it's a stupid idea. Unless you get lucky and he gets eaten first. So we're not going to bring him with us now. We are going to bring these guys. Let's hope it works this time. Like, you'll recall last time I tried this, I got a pretty quick game over. Wow, does this look weird? Oh, he turns like left and right when he does the eating thing. So I encountered Tap Dancer and Covert, or Assassin I think it's called in this translation. The Red Ninjas. And I tried fighting them again just to, like, you know, defeat them and get them in the bestiary. And they really are too powerful. They're overpowered. That enemy formation is... you can't run from it. I actually was able to defeat him after a few tries. I kept getting, I guess, lucky and fighting them right away. But they throw weapons at you and they'll do like 6,000 damage that you can't block, like no matter what. So you gotta kill him like real quick. And if it happens again, well, I just get game over. I'll point out some other stuff actually. Once we get into battle. I feel like you gotta bait this guy over this way. You know what's funny? You won't run into enemies when you're on the bridges. But as soon as you get off the bridge, then there's a chance to run into enemies again. I'm tempted to run up there. This part also sucks. Okay, we got lucky. Yay. Alright, so now just hope we don't fight this formation right here again. Yeah, you know what? You gotta throw all you got. I bought a lot more throwing items. Throw one of these and have him do that. Even Gao, I gave him... Oh god. So, I gave Gao the Genji glove, actually, because since he can equip weapons... Oh my god. Cat Scratch times 2 does a lot of damage. This time I got lucky and I killed one pretty quick. But, yeah, Edgar, you want to give him a gauntlet, actually, because his weapon has a Dragon Horn effect. Oh, very cool. Well, at least Edgar can finish it. Now, Cyan, I actually took his Genji glove. I took Sabin's Genji glove also. Had to give one to Gao. Oh no, I took Cyan's gauntlet and I gave it to Edgar. And the other Genji glove, who did I end up giving that to? You know, I never get tired of this battle music. Never happens. But cool, you know, we won. And I'm just gonna use a tent down here. I always want to go down at least one. Yeah, so I took Shadow's Genji glove also because I've just decided I'm just gonna throw stuff with him. So like, why even use the Genji glove? His weapons suck. Like, they all just, like, instant kill enemies that just revive them, because every enemy in the World of Ruin is undead. So yeah, Shadow's just for throwing, it turns out. Alright, a little bit of a graphical glitch here, but I can live with it for now. Maybe it'll get fixed, I don't know. This next one was supposed to be fixed. Yeah, I think it was Cyan I had to take his Genji glove and give it, or his gauntlet and give it to Edgar, so then... Who did I give the other Genji glove to? I already forgot. Alright, good. That was fixed. I couldn't do that before. Which means we couldn't get this treasure chest over here. Another one? So I have two now. It would be cool if I got another gauntlet in Umaro's cave. But instead they gave me a snow muffler. And again, I took it and gave it to Mog. I had to strip it from Gao because I needed Mog to get Umaro. Oh, here's our last character. A figure clothed in odd robes and radiating a strange power. Who is it under the cowl? Or perhaps what? Actually, that's right. I gave the Genji glove to Cyan because he's going to be attacking every turn with that Ragnarok. So I just got two weapons. I wish I could just give him a gauntlet and have him just use the Ragnarok, but, I mean, anyway. I am Gogo, world's renowned master of simulacrum. My miming skills are without peer. It has been some time since I've had any visitors down here. Perhaps you have skills worth mimicking? But I'm getting ahead of myself. What are you doing here anyway? Oh, that's quite a tale. Fighting, revenge, magic, robots, monsters, chases, true love. I should love to play a part. This will be fun indeed. Let us be off, shall we? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but my charm cannot be mimicked so easily. Still, it'll be amusing watching you try. Oh, I like that. Glad I brought Edgar for this. But yeah, no, that's right. I had to give the Genji glove to him, so yeah. Makes sense, I guess. Anyway. I decided that the next thing I want to do is go into Doma Castle. And I've decided on the party I want to bring. First we heal. Oh, you know what? I didn't even strip anyone's Magicite. So no one in my party had any just now, but whatever, it's fine. First I gotta put the other four back in my party. Strip from them. It's fine, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, realm, there we go. Okay, strip, 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 strip. And actually, let's take a quick look at Gogo and Umaro. Like, you know, does Umaro still have the same equipment that he had before? first... Okay, he starts with mithril stuff. If I optimize... Oh, Holy Lance, okay. Interesting choice. He gets an adamant shield, that's pretty cool. Giant's Band and Gygus Plate. Are those really the best choices for him? Because I'll probably end up giving him, like, magic stuff. Whatever. I don't have to overthink it right now. Okay, good, you can still give him stuff. I can give him Rage? Ooh, that's tempting. You can't always do that, can you? Oh, man, Rage. Now I kind of don't want to give Rage without, Genji Glove, so... I mean, he's gonna have magic for sure, and item, I guess, yeah. Even though it sounds kind of boring. Alright, we're just gonna do what we always do, at least for now, and then we'll make up our mind later on. Which means... Oh, Holy Lance. I kind of want to give him, You know what? Wait, hang on. I just realized. Can you give him Fight? No, so then he's not gonna... Or if he mimics Fight, will he jump? I wonder. Let's try this. Maybe he should keep the Gygus gloves. He can have... Oh, he can't equip... Oh, Dragon... Oh, you know what? Hold on. He can equip the Dragon Horn, but do I have another pair of Dragoon Boots? I thought I did. I don't. Okay, well, never mind. Let's put something on him anyway, just while we're here. So yeah, maybe like ribbon and, I don't know, haste shoes, whatever. You know what? Might be a waste of a ribbon. Let's give him... just Protect Ring for now. Alright, you, I know I have your, what do you call it? Berserker Band. I guess, since I don't have another gauntlet, I can give you that. That's... You'll probably benefit from that. Let's just make sure. Oh my god, I can equip stuff. You can equip claws? And really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously give him that and that. But, huh. Well, I guess that snow muffler really was for him, so now I do need to somehow get a couple more. And guess what? You can't encounter King Behemoths on the Veldt. Can't equip Espers. And Umaro cannot equip magic. No surprises there, really. Well, huh, that's different. I might have to check him out later, but I'm not going to bring him to the dream, sorry. Crap. Wait, is he still berserked? We'll find that out later on. Because, if so, I intend to bring him to the Fanatic's Tower. So at least get to see him then. Alright, so... Let's see, for the next thing... I was told to bring Sabin or Shadow to the dream. I'm choosing Shadow. And then, who else am I going to bring? I think he still needs to... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring him. And I'm going to explain why later on. For the last one, I'm thinking Terra. Although there is that pink go-go glitch you can sometimes get if you put him all the way in the back. But, he doesn't need the experience quite as much. Really, so he joins at level 36 and he joins at level 38. Anyway, this is going to be my team. Laboratorium-like music. I don't understand really the question, I don't think. So anyway, let's give these guys... If I had to guess, I would say Final Fantasy V. I'm not going to give him anything yet. Maybe you want that? Oh no, you can... Yeah, there you go. Alright, what about... Yeah, I mean, someone needs to learn that. And as for her... Oh yeah, she should learn Fandaga. Although, is she working on something else? No, she can learn that from him. Kiraga, she should probably learn, but Oh no, he already learned it. Okay, well then, in that case... Alright, Cyan, what do you want? You want, Someone's gonna have to give up something. He's not giving up that. Maybe he could give up this? No, I really want someone to learn Re-Raise. No one's learned that yet. Yeah, no, sorry. So you're gonna learn that. Yeah, and you're gonna learn that. Okay, problem solved. Here we go. Now, the problem is we have to encounter all the enemies here. Oh wait, it's not here we have to sleep. Anyway, there's 5 enemy types we have to encounter in just the first area, and then 3 in the second one, and 3 in the third. Let's get this done. So is it like morning and everyone's awake, or is it like the middle of the night? I'm Kurnabog. I'm Larabos. I'm Morpheus. We are the 3 Dream Stooges. This man's soul is ours. Tonight we wait, what? My beloved, live with pride. Alright. Find my homies real quick. Luckily, she's already got her ultimate weapon. That's a problem. Oh my god. Just run. Can I? Let's not be foolish here. But Terra got some good gear, so I checked everyone's ultimate weapon. Hers will teach flare and also proc flare. Celeste's will do the same, but for holy. I'm not gonna take you on alone. I'm out of here. I have enough throwing items for Shadow. Okay, the gang's all here. I still got some enemy types I need to encounter. Shadow with his shield, I mean, he'll just block everything. I could throw, but like, let's see how desperate I am first. Is Edgar really doing that much more damage with the gauntlet? Because again, his weapon grants him X jump. Okay, there's still like one more enemy type we need to encounter. Really, this is all the scrolls I have? Okay then. That's what I'm saying, just give Shadow a hero's ring and wind him up and watch him go. It's an interesting formation right there. Nice, finally. Well, kind of scary that it had so much HP that the proc actually hit. That did some good damage. Wow, maybe Shadow really should just throw it every turn. I can get used to this. I sure hope I don't keep fighting the same enemy types over and over again. If I need to fight all of them. Oh, she's got a lot of magic. She can cure. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be fight every enemy until the other one appears. You know, I found out I missed, good thing I checked. I know I missed at least one enemy type in the Phoenix Cave. There's like this bird enemy that I think I did not encounter. And then there was another enemy encounter I missed. I think also in the Zone Eater. But, you know, that's the kind of thing I mostly do off-cam. But everything here, it's missable, so you have to do it on your first trip through. Wow, when it actually works. Maybe his weapon doesn't suck as bad. Wait, was this the other enemy type? I think maybe it is. That's 5 enemy types. I think this is it. Alright, I'm gonna just operate under the assumption that we found them all. What? I didn't mean to use that one? Oh, crap. Alright, well, you know what? Okay, let me check. I know I have it open. So, yeah, it's, Where's the enemies in the dreamscape? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy types. Yeah, so one of them was probably changed. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and advance from here. If I don't get like 100% rages, I mean, whatever, not the end of the world. Uh-oh. I actually already learned that lore, so I think a lot of the time I like to bring Strago with me. Oh god, another one of these. Alright, so I gotta throw the actual thing. Or just a regular shuriken, maybe we'll do it. Yeah, I should have bought more of those. Alright, well, off I go then, I guess. Tempted to like go back and save, but nah, I won't. That's 5 enemy types, and one of them was definitely not one that you normally fight in a vanilla playthrough. Right, everything here looks pretty good, I think. We're the 3 Dream Stooges. Now it's 3 on 3. Let's rumble. Shell, but don't use like reflect yet. Ruh-roh. I forget who's the one you want to kill first. Might be the one in the middle. Just keep using thunder, you know, the one in the front will just kill him last. Once you pick an element, just commit to it. I'm just gonna have her attack because her weapon's pretty good. Uh-oh. Deal with you later. That sucks. Let's make him reappear. Yikes. Yeah, you want to kill one quick so you can't keep doing this. What is that, petrify him? Oh good, I got lucky. Maybe the memento ring protects from stuff. I got a feeling the middle one's the one you want to kill first. That's, I think, usually the case. I know that was the case with the Mega Sisters. Right, well, he's dead, so hopefully he's not the one that revives the others. Or hopefully he is the one that revives the others. At this point, I think I'll save some Fuma Shurikens. So they're just countering now? Oh, we're still doing that? Alright, so he's probably dead. There we go. At this point, I could go back and save. I'm not going to do it. Have you cure? Yeah. Nothing there, right? Alright, so I'm not going to use a tent yet. I'm going to save on a different file now. You always want to save on a different file when you're in the dream, in case you change your mind later. Oh hey, look at this. It's all 3 enemy types I wanted to fight in this area. I'm going to have to go back and save like right away. Actually, no, you know what? I'm not worried about it. Water scroll? What? Oh, he was imped? I didn't even notice. Let's jump. Or not. Alright, well, these battles are going to be annoying, aren't they? I should probably give that to somebody. Oh, that's right, there's these other enemies, I forgot. This is all the enemy types I wanted to... Oh gosh. Alright, hang on. Don't panic. Smelling salts. I haven't used these yet, but it's a new consumable item that cures confuse. Of course, getting hit by the enemy will do it faster. So does Interceptor just not come with me into the dream? Oh, that's what you want. Well. Aegis Shield. I should save that for someone that actually... I'll give it to her for now, but... Oh, the defense goes down, though. It's for a back row character. I'll keep her like that. I'll probably give it to, like, Setzer or something. Because I had to take his Ice Shield and give it to Sabin. Because I took his Genji Glove and I gave it to Cyan. Because I took his Gauntlet and gave it to Edgar. Oh dear. Oh wow. About to say that doesn't kill everyone. I'm so glad I brought Edgar. I'm so glad I bought a bunch of items. There we go. I could give that to Shadow. Or Sabin. Or Umaro. Or Gogo. Anyway, I could give it to Gogo and, like, you know, give him Rage, but then he just got, like, a weaker version of Gao, so I probably won't do that. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do with Gogo. Gogo's a very cool character in theory. I like the design. It really just kind of ends up being, like, extra. Like, I almost always bench him for the tower. And even though I love Umaro and he's probably my favorite character in the game, I always bench him for the tower as well. Partially because those two don't really have any dialogue, like, before the final battle. They do in this hack, I believe. Oh good, he doesn't come back. So cool that the enemies in the dream are not undead. I forget, did I do that puzzle right? I know I always mess this up. I feel like I messed it up. I have to think about this. Good she has a black belt. Because, yeah, you go here. And then, oh yeah, then you get this one. That's right. Then you have to go back, hit this, and hit this. There we go. Didn't get stuck there for as long as I usually do. I should probably heal. And got Edgar's Royal Crown doubling our gil, which I believe is not vanilla. Oh gosh. Oh god. I hate this lady. Hey, they did bring Interceptor into the dream. Oh no, who's getting snorted? You know what? Good, because he was already imped. Save again. Again on the alternate file. Just make sure you don't save over your World of Bounce file if you kept one. I did. Actually, does it even matter which switches you hit here? I think it doesn't. Three more enemy types you have to fight here, or they're gone forever. And this is why you bring Terra to the dream. But then as Power Panda discovered when he hacked Divergent Paths, if you just leave Cyan in your party, then you cannot ride Magitech armor in this scene here, but it frees up so much memory to add a bunch of new content if you just leave Cyan in the party and just he's there in the dream with you. I know you're just supposed to go like right back down there to get out, but there's 3 enemy types I need to fight here. You know, a smart thing to do would actually be to put everyone in the back row for this whole part of the game. But then again, maybe all their attacks ignore row as well. Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad I brought Terra. But I gotta keep, oh, she learned Flare, nice, but she learned it from the weapon. Yeah, you're supposed to go right back down through there, I believe, but, you know, I'm just gonna keep fighting until I fight the other enemy type, and I don't know how long that's gonna take, so I was just about to heal, but then... Yeah, we might be here for a minute. Let's get rid of this guy first this time. Since we might be here for a minute, let's pay attention to what kind of damage these beams do. I would guess that the Thunder Beam would do the most. It seems like it is, actually. No, you know what? It's a waste. You have to have her do that every time. So it's not fire. It's probably thunder. We could check ice. Oh, this is it. Okay, cool. We fought it. Well, probably Thunder Beam, right? Yeah, that's doing some good damage. Wow, still alive. That's kind of scary. What was that? Oh yeah, it's thunder all day. If you don't have Magitech Missile. But yeah, if you're hacking your Final Fantasy VI hack, you might consider just keeping Cyan playable in the dream. You don't get the Magitech armor, you don't need to bring Terra, but you can free up a ton of memory in your hack to play around with. That's probably really oversimplifying it, but that's how I understand it. Ask Power Panda. And now the worst boss fight in the game coming up pretty soon. Please, save my husband. Save Cyan. His family? If you're their ghosts, is this the afterlife? We're inside Cyan's soul. I guess this is why I was told to bring Shadow to the dream. Or Sabin. You don't need both. My husband Cyan, he torments himself. He was unable to save Doma. He was unable to save his family. He believes he'll be unable to save the world. Because of his bad feelings, demons are attacking him. He beat 3 of them, but there's still Rexol. Rexol is a conglomerate of vengeful souls from those killed in brutal wars and unjust battles. They're gonna feed on Papa and drain his soul. You have to stop them. We will do what we can to help him, if he is able to be helped. Please, help Cyan. Papa doesn't deserve this. Alright, we'll save here for now. You know, before we do the battle, though, I want to check the dialogue just in case it was changed at all. And I'll save again, of course. We just go out this way, right? Yeah, why not? Jump. Will you insta-kill it? Nope. Edgar ought to take care of it. Oh god, not what I wanted. Yeah, it's more like it. This part's kind of annoying if you don't have a Moogle Charm. We don't really want to use the Moogle Charm inside the dream because... God! You know what? Yeah, because there's like so many missable enemy types. It's just... When are you going to put on the Moogle Charm? Just maybe once you... Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Good thing I saved. How's he still alive? Giving Umaro a Genji glove with the Berserker ring or whatever, I wonder if he'll like throw people twice. Well, hang on, can he equip it though? Again, Gogo might be a good candidate depending on what you have him do. Genji glove. Genji glove. Umaro can equip it, so Gogo cannot equip it. That's interesting. Huh. Well, I might have to put down Umaro just to see what happens. This hack's forcing me to make some very interesting choices with my relics in late game. Largely based on, well, hang on. Excellent form, thou hast been practicing the kata I taught thee. Continue thy training, and thou shalt surely grow into one of Doma's greatest warriors. You mean that? I'm gonna be a samurai? I gotta go tell Mama. Just like 18 more battles, and we'll finally get to fight the boss there. Oh god. Is she just like immune to all elements? There we go. Finally some good stuff. Not Shadow. Oh, I guess it's fine. Are these enemies even dropping green cherries? At least the ones in Umaro's cave were. And am I just like gonna wish that I had imp protecting gear on everyone for the entire time. I wonder if they add any new events here. I wouldn't expect them to. Wow, I didn't think that would kill it. Oh boy. That's cool. See, do I need to change anyone else's stuff? No. Ooh! Cool, finally someone's gonna learn re-raise. Might actually have to take Edgar with me to the Fanatics Tower. Papa, fishing is so boring. Can we go play video games on the tablet? We are training now. A warrior must have patience and discipline. I've never thought of it that way. In that case, I love fishing. Good, I was hoping she would counter that. How can she slap? It's fine. Oh, not Shadow though. Of course, every time. Just because he's the next one who's about to attack. Whoop whoop. Actually, no, you know, I could heal, but I'll do it after the next battle. I think there's just one more little event over here. My dear, do you love me? How can you doubt that? A warrior speaks with action. Such words are unnecessary. That is to say, I loveth thee, more than mere words could express. I heard that, ha ha ha. I loveth thee, I loveth thee, I loveth thee. Wine, hush! Papa loveth thee, loveth thee. Oh gosh. Way ahead of you, buddy. God, why does every enemy have to use Imp every time? It's getting pretty annoying. I don't even know if this hack has Imp gear. Because I fought a bunch of those enemies that are supposed to drop it. I didn't get any. Of course, my luck with the drops hasn't really been the best today, as you may have noticed. I really may have to sell for just one Minerva drop from the Tonberry's chest. Anyway. Save our game, use a tent. But let's check our stats. I'm about to gain a level. Not really. It would take probably at least a couple more fights. We're doing pretty. Oh yeah, no. Oh, you know what? Yeah, 2 more MP. Fine. I want to fight one more battle because I want her to learn that. I can think about if I want to give her a different bit of Magicite after that. Alright, this is it right here. Now use a tent. Yeah, Shadow, here you go. Oh! Oh no! Well. I'll do this instead then. Cool. Try Tremors. Alright, what am I gonna give you now? Phoenix. Man, we're about to learn something. Kinda, but nah, I'm not gonna grind it. That can wait. Right, cat? Her name's Tila, like the character from He-Man. Uh-oh. That only targets one enemy in this hack, I think. It's been nerfed. Or not! Unless it's random. Not Edgar. Oh wow, he has a shield that can block stuff? Dang it, Bobby. And now for the fight that we all can't wait to get over with. You must be Rexel. Release Cyan. Release him? We are not keeping him here. He's a captive of his own despair. We but feed upon it. Even now it rises, the hatred, the pain, the loss. He can suffer it no longer. Soon his soul will be consumed and join us. You too shall share his torment. I think X-Zone was removed. So much pain in your souls. You will feast on it for... Okay, I didn't press a button there. And then that happened. Well, let's see. Who do we think it is, huh? I can't use tools on your own. Oh crap, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Okay, good, that ought to do it. Hopefully I can kill him quick once he appears. Okay, it wasn't him. Well. Terra? There's nothing Edgar can do. What? What? Oh, that might be a problem. I mean, that'd be cool under any other circumstance. I've never seen that happen before. Maybe her ultimate weapon's doing that? Yeah, okay. Well, looks like it's Edgar. I don't hate when that happens. Alright, well, here's what we can have him do. He can use haste on other people, like her. revive him quickly. Oh crap. Let's do this. What is that? Oh crap. No, not them, you idiot! Okay, good, you know what? Nice, it'll slow things down. Haha, that's why you cast haste on him. No. Well, that sucked. Oh, I'll take it. Good job, Edgar. You won't forget what you've done for us today. Angel Brush. That was my everlasting gratitude. I could hear a cacophony of voices, shrieking in rage and sorrow, but eventually, above it all, I heard them, my family. They told me not to give up. As I focused on their voices, I felt my courage return to me, and the other voices fell silent. Elaine! Owain! Well done, my love. Papa is so brave and strong. No, I couldn't stop Kefka, now or then. To have outlived the people I swore to defend is the highest dishonor. No, you live to carry on their memory, to live their lives for them. Tonight we dine well. Papa, we love you. Were they supposed to say tonight we dine well? Like the three Dream Stooges? I have to question whether that was intentional. Also, the dialogue in at least a couple of spots advanced on its own without me pressing anything. Once on the east side of the castle, I think, when he was talking to his son. And then once right at the beginning of the Rexall fight. We'll always be at your side. Sometimes I forget to report things to the dev, I think, or it takes me a while to remember where the things are that I found. Before I grab that piece of magicite, though, hang on. Elaine and Owain deserve to rest easy. Knowing I'm at peace, I will honor their memory with my deeds. I cannot let the past bind me when there is yet a future to fight for. I vow on this blade I will give my all to that future. Cyan's mind and soul became clear of doubt and hesitation. Cyan's swordsmanship attained its peak level of skill. And he never even learned the level 6 Bushido, even at level 35. But now he has all of it. Alright, cool. So, oh, you know what? No, Shadow needs a different, yeah, there. Can I still sleep here? No. I tell you what, I'm afraid to grab that magicite until I save first. Because I have played hacks where you do have to fight it. I highly doubt that's the case, because I didn't have to fight Leviathan to obtain it in this one. Oh, save up here now. Better safe than sorry. Oh, yeah. Yep, that was Diablos, alright, in T Edition. In fact, when I fought him, the battle took so long that, I ended up, like, cropping out a big part of it in the middle when I uploaded it to YouTube. I do that sometimes. I did it on the, what was it, number 128? That minecart fight with the purple guy in this hack. I definitely cropped out a bunch of that because I was trying to steal from him and it didn't work. I had to redo it off cam. Hey, wait, before we leave, let's check something real quick. Is that... Angel Brush, it's an ultimate weapon. Oh, and the Masamune, also an ultimate weapon. Greatly boosts vigor, grows stronger as HP decreases. Raises success rate of sketch and control. So I got 2 new ultimate weapons. You always want to check and see what they do. Wow, okay, well. You can keep Ragnarok, but also Masamune. Actually, I'm curious, which is stronger? Yeah, Ragnarok. Not surprised. But yeah, you can have both, and that's cool. Cyan could not equip Ragnarok in vanilla, by the way. That was changed in this hack. So, we already have the Vigor boost, so let's instead give him Gyga's Glove. Oh, yeah. Or I could give him Black Belt. Oh, you know what? I don't have any more Black Belts, and I can't buy them anywhere. You could buy them in the World of Balance. I can't buy them here. I wish I had more. I had to figure that out. I have, like, you know, I think enough right now, but, like... Anyway. Alright, cool. Angel Brush. Let's go give that to Realm. Cyan's an absolute beast in this hack. They didn't need to give him Ragnarok or, like, you know, the kinds of swords everyone else can equip. But they did. I don't think I personally agree with that decision, honestly. I don't think he needs them. I think a samurai uses a samurai sword. Like, you know, it's Iaido. It's a way of, like, drawing the sword from the sheath. It's a different, like, shape, and it's... To me, it doesn't make sense that he can equip both, but... Hey, you know what? Whatever the author wants to do. We gotta give her the Angel Brush now. Can't forget. She's got too many brushes, though. Like, look. That's cool and all, but, like... So she had the Leonardo brush, right? You have the Picasso brush, you have the Van Gogh brush, and like the Monet brush you get in the World of Balance, but like again, these two brushes you buy in like the same store, and one's like twice as strong as the other, so one's like, you know, more expensive or more cheap than the other, but I really don't see why that's all necessary. I really would strongly suggest the author get rid of one of them and replace it with something else, new piece of equipment, whatever. Alright, so there's one other thing we're actually gonna do today. Will I keep the same party? Well, I have to put him back in, because even if I'm going to keep him, I gotta strip their, whatchamacallits. I gotta strip their Magicite. So let's think for a second. Did we... Yeah, okay. Yeah, level 38. I don't need to keep anyone in my party that's level 38, or even 37 for that matter. Cyan, he can stay, actually. He just got a new toy. He's a beast. He gets to stay. We got any other 35s? Sergal. Oh, okay. Welcome to the party. And who else is going to be on the team? Oh, I guess it's going to have to be this fellow right here. Well, what happens if I give him... Not that. If I give him Genji Glove. I'm pretty sure I couldn't do that in the original. This will be fun, right? I need to buy another Adamant Claw, it turns out. Alright. You can keep that, and... Yeah, you can have that. Oh, you know what? Her weapon teaches that already. I'm not going to give her that. Sure, yeah, she gets that. Okay. Alright, cool. Where can I buy Adamant Claws? Probably right here, actually. I'd be surprised if I couldn't. Like, it's close enough. So I just... Like, really, why do 3 characters have claws, though? I mean... I guess I get it. But, like... You know what? Get rid of one of Realm's brushes. Give Umaro, like, a new weapon. You know what I mean? Do you still have the Bone Club in this hack? Fairy Claw. I guess I gotta buy it. Oh, you know where I can buy it, probably? Miranda or Jadur, one of those. One of the endgame towns, which includes Miranda, Jadur, and Amasa. Yeah, I almost missed the fact that Cyan got a new sword. And then this wasn't in the shop before, but it's there now. Please get rid of this and give Umar like a new unique weapon. That would be my suggestion. And it turns out I cannot buy an adamant claw here. Where could I buy it? Maybe Miranda? Like, now I have to do it. I have to give Umaru Genji Glove with 2 strong claws. Or I can maybe take one of Gao's. It's like, man, so many claws. What are we gonna do? I'm sure Umar will get like an ultimate weapon, you know? That's kind of like a thing that's going on in this hack, I've noticed. Like, where I could swear I saw adamant claws for sale like everywhere earlier. There it is. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. While we're here. Thank you for checking on me. I haven't gotten any new letters. I don't mind, though. I knew they weren't from my boyfriend. I knew, but I was afraid to admit it, because admitting it would mean accepting that he's not coming back to me. But reading these letters helped me on the same? That's probably a typo. They made me smile, and gave me hope that someday I may find someone like him again. I don't know who sent them, but I could tell they were the kind of pain I was going through. I hope they've come to terms with theirs. Actually... you are still young. You have a loving heart. Whatever the future may bring, you have the strength to weather it. Thank you for your kind words. I'll remember them when I need strength. Cyan delivered his last letter. Read the letter. Dear Lola, this will be the last letter I send thee, for it is to confess to a terrible truth. Thou hast been deceived. Mobliz is in ruins, and thy boyfriend is dead. The letters thou have been receiving were from another. I had hoped I may ease thy pain, but even so, I have committed a grave sin in perpetuating this lie. I pray thou can forgive me. I speak in earnest when I say that thou art full of youth, spirit, and love. The world, even in this state, has much to offer thee. I implore thee to not allow the shadows of thy past to darken the horizons of the future. In time, a new sunrise will disperse them. Cyan. Oh hey, Drakey! Guys, the author of the hack is here! And you know what I almost forgot to do, Drakey? Go to Gao's father's house. Let's go over there next. Or does Sabin have to be in the party? You got a mithril ring? What? If you ain't got a mithril ring, you're no use to me. Oh, I guess I have to come back. What? I overlooked a chest in the dream? What part of the dream was that in? Was it the first part, second part, or third part? The good news is I have a save state right before I stream tonight. So... in the train? Really? Alright, cool. Well, looks like I gotta load my state after I'm done here. I was just about done anyway. Fine, whatever. I can do it all over again, I guess. It'll just be a little while before I can stream some more. I swear I got all the chests there. But I appreciate you letting me know before I create a new save state. See, that's why I backed those up. Sealed cavern. A vision appears in your mind. A glove built to deal mighty blows, headed by a rancorous monarch. A pair of claws carved from teeth, held by a radiant dragon. Man, you know, I wish I would have come here earlier and checked this out before I actually started obtaining these things, but oh well, that's on me. I could, but now I feel like I'm kind of done after that. That is uncomfortable news indeed. So, I mean, yeah, we'll just have to do it next time. How did I miss a chest? Like, I swear I got them all. Like, wait, hang on. I updated the hack today, right? And you're telling me I missed the chest? Like, I didn't open it? I appreciate you telling me that, but oh my god, does that suck. Anyway. And in order to do Shadow's Dreams, I gotta do the... I'm very pissed off that I missed that bazooka. You know, I appreciate you letting me know. But oh my god, that makes me very upset. Because yeah, I remember you told me that. And that's the reason why I was gonna bring Edgar. So how did I miss a chest? Like... I have to check a map, I guess. I don't know. Unless, like I updated today. I updated with the new build. Anyway, let's do this while we're here. Ah, there you are. I decided I'll upgrade your sword after all. No, I never... Bring me a cactus thorn and I'll get to work. No charge. Crazy old man that lives north of the Veldt. This guy must be Gao's dad. Whoa? It all lines up. The people of Mobley's told us about him. Said he threw his son out into the wild years ago. Son? Yep, you're that guy's son, and he's your dad. Gao have dad? Father? Ooh. We gotta let him know. Let's get in there and tell him the great news. Though, maybe not just yet. You grew up living with animals, and you look and act like it too. Let's go to Jadura and get you spiffed up for the big reunion. So, you gotta tell me what part of the train I missed a chest. Like, I updated to the new build. I got all the chests. Because, like, that's the thing, you guys. The dream was just updated today. In today's build. And there's a brand new tool for Edgar. They can only get in that dream. I mean, it's not in plain sight apparently, because I didn't get it. So, I'm very concerned. Okay, I'll check the screen cap later on. No, Gao, don't eat with your fingers. Use the fork. I just hope it's not the kind of thing people are gonna miss. Because that would be problematic. Don't say yao when you mean sorry. Come on, try again. Sorry. Well, work on that. This bow tie is adorable. Oh, and these shoes. We just need something to complete it. There, that wrap. We're trying to make him look less of an animal. What was that? I just meant it looks a bit wild. This dicky is Gao's color. But if this is a formal occasion, it would be a bit tacky. What does it matter? It matters a lot. Don't you know anything about dress codes? Fine, never mind. There we go, perfect fit. You can't have him meet his father wearing just a dogi. Why not? It's simple, functional, and shows he's strong and athletic. It's not the point. None of you have any style. Shopkeep. Measure Gao for a duster. Extra pockets, if you please. Setzer, we're going to a dinner, not a casino. Okay, ready, Gao? I'll explain the story to him. Then you say hello. Ready? Excuse me, sir? Who in blazes are you? Oh, the repairman! Sir, please, I want you to focus for a moment. Do you remember your son? My son? Yes, turns out he's alive. Gao, say hello. Hello, father. What nonsense is this? I have no son. Never even been married. Though, now you bring it up, it does remind me of a terrible nightmare I had years ago. In the dream, I was married and lived in Mobley's until my wife died giving birth to a demon. I grabbed the creature, wailing like a baby, and ran out into the night. I thought I'd abandon it on the veldt. That wasn't a dream. I left the demon near a pack of wolves, then began to run, but I made the mistake of looking back. The demon was coming after me, crawling towards me, screeching and looking at me. I could see its eyes glowing red. I'm trying to tell you. I knew if I returned to the village, it would follow me and slaughter us all. So instead I ran away. Cat, please stop being in the way. I ran until I couldn't hear its screams anymore. That was when I woke up. Whew, still gives me the shivers. You old fool. But you, youngster, sorry to disappoint you, but don't lose hope. I'm sure your true parents are out there somewhere, and they'd be proud of the fine young man you've become. I'd be happy to have a son like you. Nothing like that nightmare demon. Terrifying. You insensitive old coot. Maybe a blow or two to the head will knock your screws back into place. Wow. No hurt. I'm sorry. Father, alive. Happy. Sometimes you want to talk to him a second time just to see if he has anything new to say. Well, done your repairs yet? I guess I gotta come back to him with a mithril ring, which I don't have. Pretty sure I have like one of everything I can buy though, I think. I went ahead and visit all the shops again, you know, spend all my money. I could buy some more throwing items, I guess. Well, it really sucks we missed the bazooka. Let me check the screen cap that Drakey C sent me. I can see how I could possibly miss. Really? Oh, God. People are gonna miss that, man. I'm not sure I ever even knew about that treasure chest. Yeah, I gotta do everything I did tonight all over again. But I'll do it in my own spare time, so. Next time, though, once I'm ready to stream again, I'm hoping it'll be, like, you know, I doubt it'll be tomorrow, but maybe? You know, maybe, like, Tuesday, probably. I want to do Ebot's Rock, I want to do the Ancient Castle, and I want to try the Fanatic's Tower. That's my agenda for the next stream. And then, there's also one other thing with Shadow's Dreams I think has changed. In fact, maybe since Drakey C is here, maybe I'll just do it now. Sure. I mean, I have money to stay at the inns now. My cat's in the way, I can barely read anything. Alright, so, does it matter which inn Shadow sleeps in? I think it does. I'll just do it in Thamasa, right? Yeah, I don't know how I probably never knew about that chest. It's probably one of those things I just found out about today. So, that really sucks. I guess it's on me. Well, it's only one gill. It's random, right? But is this one of the inns that he'll get the nightmares? It's only one gill. I have to try a few times. By the way, I'm having terrible luck with RNG. Drake, you see, I'm glad you're here. Because, yeah, I didn't know about that until like a couple years ago either. Alright, I guess this isn't one of the inns then. Maybe I'll try a different inn after I try one more time. But anyway, Drakey, I want to ask you. The, Minerva chest with the Tonberries? The Master Pugs or whatever? Like, it still sometimes drops a Minerva, right? I did that battle like 5 or 6 times today. Nothing, not a single drop. With Locke in my party, with the Zwillblade. Unbelievable. Well, you know what? When I reload that state, I'll probably just have to, I'll probably have to just, keep trying that until I actually get the drops. Yeah, man, I'm not getting the drops. You might want to check. I'm not convinced it's actually dropping. With the Zwillblade, not a single drop. I'll say it was at least 5 battles. That's like a 0 for 15. Okay, here's a dream. Clyde, how could you? I thought we were partners, and you abandoned me. I'll be waiting for you, Clyde, waiting for you to join me. You removed the Minervas? You removed... Did you? This is why I keep save states, man. Alright, cool. Well, I'll wait until the next build to try and grab one. And maybe I'll just continue playing from there because I have my save is right before the, like Umaro's cave. So yeah, maybe I won't redo everything just yet. At least I had a really easy time in Cyan's dream with the team I brought. Although getting all the enemy encounters in the first and third area is a pain. Sure, please, send it over to me. I might stay up late and just try and farm for it. Talk about a haul. We did it, Clyde. 1,000,000 gil. We'll be set for life now. So, what are we going to call ourselves? Call ourselves? Yeah, the great outlaws have nicknames. Let's see. How about the Shadow Bandits? What do you think? I don't know if I want to cheat with the save editor, but I appreciate the offer. Shadow Bandits pull off the train robbery of the century. Partially because I can still technically obtain these items legitimately. One thing I want to make sure I do for you guys before I end this stream is I want to show you guys Drakey C's screen cap so you can see where that treasure was that I missed. But I can probably tell you. Apparently, and maybe those of you who've been watching with like a keen eye for detail noticed this, the room with all the puzzle switches, there's a treasure chest like on the bottom right, and I just missed it. The room where I said, oh, I always mess this up and spend a lot of time here until I figure it out. And of course, it has to be the inn that costs 200 gil. But like, if it weren't possible to go back and reobtain these like items I missed, then I might be up for a save editor assist. Barum, open your eyes. Damn, this blood is mine, huh? There's a lot. Hang in there. There's a village nearby. I can get help. My own fault. Let my guard down. Save your strength. Come on. Let's get going and get you to a healer. Don't pretend. T? Might be a typo. We both know I ain't gonna make it 10 steps. You can make it, though. I'd only slow you down. But you wait up for me. They'll catch us both. Is that what you want? But before you go, please, finish me off. What? If they find me alive, you know whatever they'll do to me will be worse than this. They'll turn me into Kefka. I'd rather be put out of my suffering, better than lying here waiting for the end. Well, Clyde, what are you waiting for? It's easy. I'll close my eyes so I don't see it coming. Just take out your knife. One quick swipe at throat. I can't. Clyde! I'm sorry. They're gonna turn me into Kefka. I actually believe that conspiracy theory, by the way. It makes for a very interesting story and explains a lot of kind of what goes on. You can fill in the blanks with your imagination. Like what happens right before the floating content ascends, like when they're at Delta Island or Triangle Island, whatever you want to call it. Crescent Island? I forget. Get them all mixed up. I know, there's like one more dream, right? I'm missing a third one. Goodness, are you all right? Where am hey there, hey, hear me? That's kind of fun to read. Okay, Drakey, what do I do now? Do I go to Thamasa? But hey, Drakey, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I greatly appreciate and I do not take for granted the privilege of being able to beta test this and any Final Fantasy VI hack that I deem worthy of my time. Do I go here, or do I sleep at the inn? Oh. Oh, he's still in there. Do I have to do Ebot's Rock first? Okay, the inn. Got it. That's why it wouldn't work for me the first time. One gil per night. Relax and put your feet up. Please tell me it's not random. Okay, good. It's gonna be like the scene in T edition. Nice. I didn't think anything of it at first, when your dog was so friendly with Realm. But now seeing them spend so much time together, I think I understand why. Interceptor wouldn't harm a child unprovoked. Nothing more. No, that's not it. I recognize that dog, and it's been years, but hearing your voice, watching you, I believe I know who you are too. I don't know what you're talking about. So far, I'm really liking the dialogue in this scene. I think you do. No, I'm certain you do. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. You can forget I ever said anything. But if I'm right, if you are who I think you are, I won't tell Realm. Not now, anyway. We have a lot left to do before we can take time for that. But if something happens to you, she deserves to know the truth. You owe her that much, at least. Please. Take off that cowl. Let me see your face. Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, that was really well done. Well, I think in T edition he actually did like pull it off his head. But I might like the dialogue here better. Right, one last thing I can think to do right now. I know you said that there was like some added dialogue for when you enter Ebot's Rock. I would like to do Ebot's Rock off cam, farm a bunch of coral, and then save, and then fight Hydon on cam. That's what I'm gonna do for next time, and do the Ancient Castle and the Fanatic's Tower. First, I want to see. Is there some new dialogue here? Here we go. Strago, what's this Hidengyo we're looking for? Grandpa, you've never wanted to talk about Hidengyo before. If we're hunting it, maybe it's time to spill the beans. In the days of my youth, it was a fearsome monster of legend Gung-Ho and I hunted together. Hidengyo is a crafty and clever foe. It uses illusion magics to warp the interiors of its lair to confuse intruders. Once they're thoroughly lost and exhausted, that's when the monster strikes from the shadows. Let's keep our wits about us down here, and not overexert ourselves. If we can find Hidengyo and corner it, we can kill it. I love that. I'm looking forward to doing this next time. And, visit the talking chest once. Well, look, I'm gonna visit the talking chest, when, whatchamacallit? When we, after I farm the coral. So, we'll get to talk to it then. You have to before you fight Hidengyo anyway. Oh, it is? Okay, well, in that case. Why did you say so? I'm hungry. Hungry, hungry, hungry. Feed me. Otherwise, I won't let you by. Fascinating. I've spent decades hunting monsters, but I've never come across a talking treasure chest before. Darn right I talk, bub. You bring me some coral, and I'll do stand-up and karaoke, too. You eat coral? Sure do. Good eating. Should be plenty around the cave. Scrounge up some for me, and maybe I'll let you pass. Best not to test its patience if we don't know what it can do. May as well sate its appetite. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do then. Well, they're gonna feed me or not. Sure. Trying to pull something? Ain't got no coral. Shove off. Alright, cool. Well, just had to make sure that didn't take us to like, I don't know. I guess it would have to take us to a random place after that, wouldn't it? So, oh, Drake, I don't know if you noticed this. So now in the Void Eater or Zone Eater or whatever, where you get Go-Go, the ceiling, the up and down ceiling, there's a lot of tiling issues with that right now too that I think weren't there before. So I want to take a look at that as well. Bunch of like blank spaces there. But at least the entrance to Umaro's cave is now fixed, so that's good. Alright, cool. Well, thanks guys. And I know there was like, I think, one typo in the Lady Miranda, Lola, with her letters. I think there's one typo in her dialogue I pointed out. And there was another one, what, with was it like with Gao's father or whatever, or something else? And there was a couple pieces of dialogue that advanced without me pressing A. One was like one of the Cyan and Owain flashback scenes, I think on the east where they're fishing. I think like the first one advanced without me pressing anything, where he said like fishing is boring or whatever. And the very first line of dialogue during the Rexol fight, I think advanced without me pressing anything. So I think that's all my notes for today. And then yeah, next time from here.